We are live, the home of the Raptors in wonderful Toronto. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Here's Towns to the left side wing. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
To the left wing. Sinks the triple. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it. Russell from long range. No good on that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Lowry. Anunoby in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, there's an awareness that's required to be a good passer, and Kyle Lowry, he has it.
Pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Beasley. Spins. Stolen by Van Vliet. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. Minnesota making a switch here. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 4. Over to the left wing. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. The three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Now here is Lowry. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Van Vliet outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense. Well, it's hard to accurately describe how much Kyle Lowry means to this offense. Functions as the primary ball handler and playmaker. Deadly shooter from outside who gets it done on a high volume.
From 11 feet away, he's now 2 for 3 with that miss. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Russell. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry.
Side out.
That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Towns.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Here's Van Vliet. And he banks in the layup. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game. And with all the skills that Lowry possesses, GA, his decision-making might be the most valuable.
You know, he doesn't overthink it on the floor. And it's not just decision-making offensively. He does a great job of quarterbacking.
Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
For 3, Van Vliet. Here's Boucher. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Pass to Okogie. From outside, off the mark. Raptors leading by 8. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Outside Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
What's remarkable here is Fred VanVleet has evolved into such an excellent floor general. This guy has done a tremendous job becoming a legitimate threat as a shooter, a legitimate threat as a passer, and we know unequivocally he is unafraid on the game's biggest stage.
The tray. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Beasley with the steal. Here's Edwards. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Boucher's got 5 points so far.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. 4 on the clock. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. 11-point game. Into the lane. Pass to Boucher. Back to Siakam. Outside for Lowry. Timberwolves trail by 11.
Hey, yo, right here.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Outside, Russell. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Guys, it's been... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Pass to Lowry. Back to Boucher. His three-pointer is off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And last season, Karl Anthony Towns shooting over 40% from three-point range with over 8 attempts a game. I mean, Greg, he is in the conversation, don't you think, for best three-point shooting center of all time?
It's amazing, Kevin. His volume of threes is unprecedented for the center position. And it's not just standstill. Catch and shoot triples. He's hitting step backs. He could have that title when it's all said and done.
Pass to Boucher. To the paint. to the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Van Vliet. And the rejection by Towns. To the right side. Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves were fined last season for resting D'Angelo Russell on the road in a nationally televised game. Minnesota said, "We're a player-centric organization that's focused on learning and optimizing our players' bodies." And guys, they do seem willing to pay a fine here or there to protect their players' health. Back to you.
Well, as a player, how couldn't you like that? Always watching out for it. David, thank you for that one. Towns up top. Back to Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Fires the 3. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Noel, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Van Vliet outside. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
How about the bounce of Pascal Siakam off the dribble drive?
The kick out to Towns. Boucher with the rebound.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam inside the 3-point line. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Now Edwards. He's got 8. To the inside. Towns.
And Doris, no doubt that Karl Anthony Towns has taken a much bigger leadership role on this Minnesota team.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. Once the departure of Jimmy Butler was secured, then the leadership role squarely falls on the shoulders of Karl Anthony Towns. Now, his style is totally different. He wants to be a bit more encouraging, but there's no question. He's the best player. He's got to lead the charge.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 10. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Rubio. And here's Edwards. This one for 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. It's tipped. Pass to Trent. Van Vliet with it. 14 points for him. just 5 on the clock. And the Raptors miss again. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Noel. Hits the three-point bomb. Noel's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's McDaniel. Boucher with the rebound. Now here's Anunoby. Stolen by McDaniels. Down low. The kick out to Towns. Here's Noel. Here's McDaniels. Kept alive. Here's Towns. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Fact of the matter is, Karl Anthony Towns could be a menace on the glass. Good luck with this guy.
VanVleet outside. They set the pick. Back to Boucher. And no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Kicks it out to Rubio. From past the arc. Anunoby sends it back. So both teams changing it up here. Toronto on defense. They've led by as many as 11 points. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by VanVleet.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So
Hammering it in.
Oh, the defense has got to do more than that. Karl Anthony Towns embarrassing them.
VanVleet with the bounce pass.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Toronto leading by 7. Here is Lowry. Pass to Boucher. Tries the spin move. VanVleet. It's stolen by Edwards. And there's the drive. Toronto grabs the miss. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Boy, sloppy play, a supreme lack of focus. That's 4 turnovers for him now.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Edwards. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Towns with it. Lowry picks him up. Takes a 3, but they get it back. Russell with a wide open look. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 90 seconds now into the second half. Siakam outside. Beyond the arc. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Siakam's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors. Here's Russell. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to Towns. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Now Siakam. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Timberwolves trail by 11. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once. And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Pass to Boucher. To the middle. Anunoby has the open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Over to the wing. Back to Towns. Lets the three fly. And another three for Minnesota.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Drives to the hoop. It's deflected. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
Pass to Towns. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. Toronto leading by 10. And here is Anunoby. Inside. Kicks it out to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Mr. Siakam can elevate well above the rim. Nicely done.
Here's Russell. Boucher with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Towns. Toronto grabs the miss. And here is Van Vliet. He's got 16. And the three ball is good. Van Vliet's got 19 points.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
To the paint. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. From deep. Kept alive, Minnesota.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
1:35 left to play in the third. Right wing. It's tipped. And stolen by Kyle Lowry.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
To the inside. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves trail by 21. Out to the right wing. Pass to Noel. For three. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Out to the right wing. Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. Out to the right wing. Trying to get something going. And Edwards with the stuff.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Here's Lowry. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Lets it go. Oh!
Yes.
Goodness. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And it's Russell missing. Van Vliet up top. And rejection by McDaniels. And so it's Toronto riding up. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's Minnesota now. Here's Noel. Towns for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, what a beautiful outside touch. Karl Anthony Towns knows he has the green light to shoot, and he does it with such confidence.
Now Van Vliet. Lowry drawing the double team. Siakam outside. Just 4 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Siakam's got 9 points now in just the second half. Over to the wing. Pass to Noel. Down low. It's stolen by Lowry. Out to the wing. Right wing. Lets it go with a 3. The Raptors rebound. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here's Siakam. Now off the inbound. Got a piece of it.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you got to put down in his face.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Van Vliet looking around. Outside for Lowry. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Van Vliet attacking. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Right side Towns. Outside Russell. From the arc. But they'll get another chance. Out left to the wing. Noel, no good. Raptors leading by 21. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And they double up Russell. And it's Towns penetrating. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Boy, you can see the work Karl Anthony Towns put in on that handle. That was special.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 19. There's Russell with the 3. Siakam pulls it in.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. And that sends Pascal Siakam to the free throw line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
I mean, the improvement that we've seen from Siakam, it's like nothing else I've ever seen. He's a huge reason for the success of this Raptors team.
Greg, in 2 short years, this guy triples his output from the floor. He goes from a guy who was getting spot minutes, couldn't really get into the rotation, to an all-star. The transition game, his ability to use that speed, and then his approach, the work habits, both of those 2 things have been critical to his growth.
Anunoby with it. Picked up by Edwards. And good that time. And the Raptors lead by 21.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a 3-point play.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Hey, that's all you.
Minnesota with the ball. It's Russell with the drive. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
Van Vliet outside. They set the pick. Driving the lane. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Not only is Pascal Siakam elevating his offensive game, he's elevating his efficiency. He is working right now.
Here's Noel. To the middle. Can't stuff the alley-oop home. Lowry has the open look. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
This guy has been such an effective shooter throughout his career. Kyle Lowry, a little space, and he's good.
Pass to Noel. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Fred VanVleet.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Russell, no luck.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
I think, guys, maybe what you appreciate most about Pascal Siakam is his versatility. He can score from a number of areas. He can guard multiple positions. There is a lot to like about this young man.
Watch Russell.
Pass to Noel. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Nifty move. Siakam misses. So it's Minnesota now. It's Russell with the drive. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
I feel you, but I feel you. It's he doesn't really bring his harder.
His shot is ugly.
Like
your way to the rack and earn double. Wrap. To recap, here's our big board of upcoming events in the city. That's it for me. I'll see you
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. Bosch will bring it up for the East. Oh, my goodness! Wow! What a play!
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
They get it again. Stoudemire. Nice D from Bosch. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The West All-Stars coach and I did get a chance to talk. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there, and he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Here's Irving after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Count that one.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Stoudemire. It's stolen by Hill. And it's Arenas penetrating. Good D by Roy.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Outside Irving. Here's Howard. The kick out to Hill. Goes up again. And that one goes long.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
I got your help side.
Lillard outside. To the inside. It's stolen by Hill. Right side, Arenas. Over to the left wing. The three from Bosch.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Puts it up from 12. Again, the West All-Stars.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the West All-Stars. And it's Stoudemire in the corner. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Outside Irving. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Clock at 6. Irving. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. Pass to Stoudemire. Anthony trying to get open. Can't throw it down with one hand. Here's Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Lillard with it. And the layup falls.
What strength from Lillard, just not allowing the defense to have the last word.
Now Irving. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. Irving's got his second basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Down low. It's stolen by Anthony. On the wing, Brandon Roy. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Irving. Outside for Roy. Stoudemire left side. No good from outside.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Out left to the wing. Right side, Arenas. With the drive. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Stolen by Bosch.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
1:16 left to play in the first quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And here are the East All-Stars now. 3-point lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Now here's Irving. Drives to the hoop. Here's Howard. And Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare, one of the great shot blockers in the league. Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Now here is Irving. No. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. On the wing, Irving. For three, Roy. Here's Stoudemire. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And it's Hill penetrating. And it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
We come back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities. This guy is a pick your poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Outside, Davis. Out to Stoudemire. The three. That shot is off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Outside Bosch. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
How about the take by AD? With that 7.5-foot wingspan, Davis can work around and over defenders on the dribble.
And he gets it to go. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for the East All-Stars.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the wing right side. Here's Stoudemire. There's the lob to the hoop. And then Roy with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Outside Hill. Driving in. Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
His entire career, Dwight Howard has been an absolute force on the glass. Nice finish.
And slam dunk by Anthony.
Boy, and that one's got his teammates fired up. Anthony making a statement big time.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Here's Howard. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
It doesn't get any higher percentage than that. Dwight Howard, no doubt, on the dunk.
And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Irving. Here's Howard. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Howard's got 6 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Irving with the steal. Here's Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Davis has the open look. Hits it from three-point range. Davis has got 8 points.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Anthony's shot is off. And here are the East All-Stars. 6-point game. Outside for Arenas. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament, get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Kicks it out to Lillard. Outside Roy. And here is Anthony. 6 points for him. Three-pointer, Lillard. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And a wide open look for Arenas. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Arenas has got the lead up to 12 now for the East All-Stars. Out to Stoudemire. And that one hits back iron.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And to the line goes Davis. So long and talented. Most years, he's top 10 in free throw attempts.
That one is no good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
And stolen by Howard. Hill with it. Now Stoudemire defending. And here's Arenas outside. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. It's Roy on the wing. To the paint.
Lillard! No!
And it's Stoudemire at the elbow. Pass to Anthony. Just 4 to shoot. There's the lob to Lillard. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here's Bosch bringing it up for the East All-Stars. Here's Irving. The kick out to Bosch. Outside Hill. Hangs in the air. And so it's the East All-Stars looking at a And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Back to Bosch. Grant Hill on the wing. The West All-Stars pull it in. Stolen by Bosch. On the wing, Arenas. Outside Bosch. And stolen by Lillard. Lobs it up for Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
You know, power and finesse, that is the essence of Carmelo Anthony's offensive brilliance.
Bosch, the screen. Howard in the post.
Well, Dwight Howard's massive frame makes him a problem on the interior. Good job drawing contact.
The East All-Stars have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And both free throws good for Howard. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Outside Anthony. Lillard outside. Outside for Davis. Over Bosch. Offensive rebound. Pass to Roy. Stoudemire with the ball. Howard with the steal. Here's Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Davis sets a screen. They get a hand on it. Irving with the steal. Here's Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, that quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special when he's driving the basketball. It's also his mindset. Now, no one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
He gets that one.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Here's Irving. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Well, sometimes it's about shot selection, and Kyrie Irving finds the weakness in the defense consistently.
Howard with the steal. Hill with it. Now Anthony defending. And Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Watch, Gilbert!
Arenas up top. He's got 10. On the wing, Irving. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 11 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Anthony right side. Out to Stoudemire. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's sent back by Howard. And he gets it back. Inside. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
And Hill has it in the corner. That three off the mark.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
It's stolen by Anthony. Takes it inside. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Boy, that face-up game of Carmelo is a problem. The quick release or attack the rack, forget about it.
Here's Irving. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
To the middle. Davis. Outside for Roy. And another shot. Can't hit that one. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Basket good. Hill's got 25 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Back to Davis. Shot clock at 5. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. It's an 18-point lead. Pass to Howard. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, tremendous touch right there. Dwight Howard being aggressive and wanting to dominate inside.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Deflects the pass. So another turnover for the East All-Stars. Here's Howard. And he converts the layup. Howard's got 14.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Outside Irving. Makes it off the glass. 16 points for him.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates.
And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Irving. With the crossover, driving the lane, he lays it in. Irving's got 12 now in this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And Davis, here we go. And it's Davis with the jam.
Truly a big man with guard-like quickness. Davis is super hard to corral once he gets in the paint.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. The East All-Stars have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. On the wing, Irving.
Hey, yo, right
He
here.
gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the East All-Stars. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Anthony going inside.
No, just Carmelo in full attack mode, puts it on the deck, creates the contact. Nice.
First one falls for him. So Anthony nails both of them. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That's his first foul. To the inside. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 20.
Then we know this. When Kyrie Irving starts to get going on the offensive end, he's really tough to contain. An incredible scorer because you know he can hurt you from any area of the floor.
Good work there as it goes. Anthony's got 11 in the second half.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
To the right side. Stoudemire with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Irving. Outside Arenas. There's the drive. And Hill throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one
Yeah,
up.
the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Anthony with it. And stolen by Kyrie Irving.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Down low. Howard with the steal. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 24.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
To the paint. And stolen by Arenas. Hill with it. Now Anthony defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The free throw drops for Hill. And he can't hit the second.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Back to Stoudemire.
Anthony.
And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
This is a lethal combination of size and skill. Dwight Howard doing work.
Poke loose. Stoudemire left side. Lillard outside. His three-pointer's off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Irving looking for an opening. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Arenas. Shot from 12. Good. He hits the jump shot. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the West All-Stars. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside for Roy. Outside Anthony. Over Hill. Anthony's shot is off. Inside. And it's Hill with the jam.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Floats it up for Davis. No good on that one. Now the East All-Stars with it. And it's Arenas with the jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Outside for Davis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Arenas. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's foul number 2 for him. And so here are the West All-Stars. Here's Stoudemire. And the layup is good.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
Now Irving. Pass to Howard. A beautiful reverse layup. Howard's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
Here's Bosch. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Stoudemire. And the first one drops. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Irving from long range. The offensive rebound. Howard draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's his second personal foul. That's a jump ball.
It's stolen by Stoudemire. Pass to Davis. Down low. And the slam dunk by Stoudemire.
And for a big man, Stoudemire is an incredible dunker. Glides to the rim effortlessly, and the D really at his mercy.
High post shot. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Pass to Arenas. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Anthony. He takes it in. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, you can't give Carmelo Anthony a lane to attack like that.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice move. And there's the nice layup by Irving.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And taken away by Roy. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. And it's sent back by Bosch. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body, so some free throws coming up right now. He hits the second from the line. Here's Hill. Off the inbound. Here's Howard. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was
And it's the 76ers coming in from out of town in this one, an interconference game today. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact, and if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length.
Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Embiid. Drops in the layup for two.
This is where Embiid burns you the most. I mean, mainly because of his size and such a soft touch.
Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. On the wing, Green. Inside. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Simmons. Shoots from the block. From 7. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
With Ben Simmons, his wheelhouse is in close. The closer he is, the more dangerous he is.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time and the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Curry can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
There's the pick. Curry with it. 7 points in the game. 4 on the clock. And Curry pulls it down.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Outside for Simmons. Tries again. And he drives in. Warriors leading by 7. To the middle. Now Curry. Pass to Wiseman. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Embiid. And it's the 76ers with the ball. And it's Simmons penetrating. Right side Curry. For 3, Harris. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago, and he talked to his players about not letting Draymond Green get into their heads. Coach told them, no matter what Draymond pulls, don't fall into his trap. We need to stay mentally strong and focused. And that means he wants his players to walk away and not try to match him taunt for taunt. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. On the wing, Green. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
Exactly what Green is known for, a terrific three-point shooter. Continues to do damage from out there.
Count it. Curry's got 9 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Over in the corner, Green. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Embiid.
Boy, Embiid wants to own the inside on both sides of the floor. He is a force in the paint and relishes hitting those boards.
Here's Curry. A beautiful reverse layup. He's got 11.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Green missing again. Warriors leading by 6. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Tobias Harris.
1:25 left to play here in the first. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another 3 for Golden State.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
Thibault can't get it to go.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Pass to Wiseman. Back to Curry. There's a screen. Wiseman with the ball. Knocked loose. Thompson with it. 4 seconds left. Clock at 6. Here's Wiggins. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Thibault. Embiid inside. Misses from short range. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up. Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Pass to Embiid for the 3. And Curry pulls it down.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Embiid inside. And stolen by Wiggins. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up. and they'll retain possession. The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Frankie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
And the basket by Harris.
Yeah, the three-point range Harris has added to his game makes him that much harder to defend. He always is somebody you've got to be aware of.
Here's Curry with the three, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Down low, here's Embiid.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
Left side Curry, and the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Basket good.
Able to finish through contact there. Wiggins with the broad shoulders and excellent body control. Nicely done.
It's Curry outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Green. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Spins. They kick it out to Green. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And the wide open shot from Green. They shoot again. And Embiid finishes inside. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
To the paint. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. 12 points for Joel Embiid.
Boy, if you can't appreciate how skilled Embiid is, you got a problem, and he's impossible for the defense to slow down.
The shot by Curry, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
And Simmons slams it in.
I tell you, it doesn't get any easier than this, guys. I mean, Simmons finishing with power.
Curry is inside. Pass to Wiseman. Rejected by Harris. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Off the inbound. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They trail by 7. 1:06 left here in the second. Outside, Simmons. Outside for Curry. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 6.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Curry with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
Wiseman with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. 30 seconds left in the first half.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
And Thompson launches it from deep. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Simmons. Harris up top. Launches it. With 1 on the clock. And the dunk by Embiid.
Boy, Joel Embiid with the throwdown. Athletic, 7 feet tall, one of the best dunkers.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Here's Simmons. Outside Curry. And here's Harris from the arc. They get it again. Embiid. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Curry with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Curry looking around.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Seth Curry.
And here's Wiseman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Misses the 3. It's stolen by Green. And finished off by Wiseman.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Thompson. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers trail by 4. From deep, Green. A nice shot by Harris.
You know, over time, as his game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Curry with it. Now defended by Embiid. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Oh, what a play!
Boy, I tell you what, you got major bounce, but the long arms of Wiggins gives him an extra advantage converting at the rack.
That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 16.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
That 3 ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Top of the key, Harris. On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Simmons. He gets it in there. 8 points for him.
And for a 6'10 player like Simmons to be handling the ball like that, come on, that's criminal. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Curry attacking. Out to Harris. Wiseman with the rebound. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Staying alert and aware, Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
That's good from Simmons.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
To the inside. Outside for Curry. Launches a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Here's Embiid. Wiseman with the rebound. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game. And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Outside for Curry. Releases. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Harris looking it over. Pass to Simmons. Stolen by Thompson. And here's Wiggins, the 17-footer. Yep, it counts. Thompson's got 5. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Harris, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Curry with the bounce pass. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. They grab their own miss.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Over in the corner, Green. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
When Green's on the court, you can't lose him because he's just too dangerous as a shooter.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Now here's Curry. 19 points in the game. Back to Thompson.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Pass to Harris for the lead. Good on the three-point shot. Harris has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Philadelphia.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Embiid with it. He gets it up. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by a bucket. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. A 2-point game. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid. And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
On the wing, Wiggins. Here he goes. And good that time.
Boy, I tell you, when Wiggins attacks now, good things seem to happen. Now a potential and one. Boy, this young fella's got major talent.
There you go.
Simmons with it. Over Thompson. To the middle. And they double up Embiid. And it's Thibault in the corner. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
There's the pick. Curry, good. Curry's got 21.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Again, Embiid missing. The Warriors leading. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Curry with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Curry, good. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
And it's Thibault in the corner. No good again that time. Warriors leading by 3. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And, guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Down low. They kick it out to Green. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to Thibault. For 3, Harris. That one doesn't drop. The Warriors go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Curry. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Simmons. Back to Thibault. Fires the 3. The 76ers again can't hit it. And it's the Warriors' ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Bangs home the trifecta.
Timeout.
Wiggins has got 21.
Nice fluid motion off the catch there. I mean, Wiggins becoming a dangerous jump shooter.
And Philadelphia making a change here. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
It's Curry outside. And another three for Golden State.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Hey, once Embiid catches the hot hand now, he's looking to shoot it as much as he can.
Inside. Outside for Curry. Pass to Wiseman. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
The offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And Green slams it in.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Outside, Green tries the spin move. Back to Simmons. Embiid wide open. Drills it from outside. Embiid's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's capable of bearing the triple. Joel Embiid is not bashful when it comes to shooting from there. As a matter of fact, I think he takes too many threes, but he can make them.
Curry, good.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Outside for Curry. Now Harris. Pass to Embiid. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
It's Curry with the drive. Over Simmons. But they recover it. And he gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 8.
And it's easy to admire Green. His ability to work through contact is one of the reasons he's so valuable.
Here's Embiid. Lays it up off the glass. Embiid's got 27 points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Curry, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control, Simmons can get up for blocks.
But they'll get another chance. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Simmons. Goes back up. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Here's Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 30 points.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
The tray. Here's Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Tell you what, somebody came to play and compete tonight. Wiggins has been bagging his groceries all game long.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. The Nets are out of Brooklyn as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in today's game. We are here in Milwaukee. Home court advantage for the Bucks. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. The Nets working the ball around now. Drives to the what a finish!
My goodness. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. That one goes. Count it. We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Harden has a wide open look. And the three off target. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Middleton for three. To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season, and yet they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Fades away. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Here is Harden, following the bucket by the Bucks. Harden draws the double. Here's Irving. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thank you, David. Back to KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. A miss that time would have put him up. The Nets with the lead. Harris with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Out to KD. Pass to Harris. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just can't foul Harris there because he's almost automatic from the line.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Hey, offensive rebound, positioning is important, but nothing's more important than pursuing the pumpkin. And Antetokounmpo is always in the chase.
Now here's Harden. Blows the alley-oop. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Oh, are you kidding me? Nasty. Now, you can't sleep on this guy's finishing ability. He loves getting room to throw it down on you, and he'll put you in a poster if you let him.
And Durant sends it back.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
They get a hand on it. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Bucks now, trailing by 5.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
It'll be a long day for them if they keep this up.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Giannis high post. Diving in. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. Consistently, this guy is looking to go all the way to the basket. Has to be devastating trying to stop this guy if you're on defense.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Irving, good.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving looking for an opening. Harden outside. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harden's got 9. Bucks trail by 9. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, you look at Durant's numbers, 50, 40, 90. He's made that club multiple times. One of the few players to accomplish that. And he seems to threaten those numbers virtually every year. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Holiday up top. No points in the game yet for him. And Lopez has it in the corner. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak, but it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. KD with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the foul on Drew Holiday. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Brooklyn leading by 7. Takes a step back. Durant down low. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Pass to Forbes. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Back to Forbes.
You know, that's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact.
The Bucks have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Giannis inside. Knocks it loose.
I'm open right here.
Here's Durant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
Boy, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
And both free throws good for Durant. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
Giannis outside. Driving the lane. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
A nice shot by Irving.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Giannis inside. The shot's good. Forbes has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
KD with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Nets leading by 4. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Well, that jumper's so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Giannis outside. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Now Irving. He's got 10. Here he goes. Good D by Holiday. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Durant not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter. Middleton for 3. And again, the Bucks miss. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks trail by 8. Lopez outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Here's Irving. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And stolen by Irving. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving double teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Get on KD.
Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim, watch out below.
And the shot goes down. Giannis has got 11 points in the quarter.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's Irving. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not a...
And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 21. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
On its way from Irving for 2. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Holiday, no one around him. But they get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. he really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on them at all times.
You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era.
Oh! How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
KD with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And the Nets miss again.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Outside Irving. Good, nice job down low. Irving's got 16 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Middleton right side. The shot comes out. Good D by Irving.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And he drives in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game, and I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode.
Middleton left side. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Brooklyn leading by 9. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's got 26. Good work there as it goes. Giannis has got 28.
Well, I think the confidence Antetokounmpo has from the mid-range area is really evidence of the strides he's making with his jump shot.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Antetokounmpo inside. The shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it. The Nets working the ball around now. And there's the call on Durant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Middleton. It's good.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Outside Durant. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Middleton. With the drive. And there it is for him. Middleton's got 6.
Really like the energy of Middleton. I mean, he drives to the hole so hard. I like that force that he goes to the basket with.
Durant with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8-point game.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
The Nets making a switch here. And Brooklyn has possession. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court, as the Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. And here's KD for three. And the Nets, another three.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Driving to the basket. That one, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Durant with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. .132 left to play here in the third. 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
How many different ways can Kyrie Irving beat his man? I mean, his array of moves is endless.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Left side, Irving. Outside, KD. Shoots. Jordan trying to free himself up. Durant, no good. Bucks trail by 11. Pass to Giannis. And it's Durant with the rebound. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Shot from 16. Misses off the right iron. Durant with the steal. Good D by Lopez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
And he's good on the second. Durant way outside.
Antetokounmpo is clearly a freak of an athlete. At his size, with his agility.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Irving. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Middleton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Milwaukee. Pass to Harden. KD with it. Now guarded by Giannis. Nifty move. That shot is off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Middleton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I like seeing Middleton throw it down like that. Boy, he's a great athlete, and he finishes with a little style, too.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
To the inside, and the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Floats it up for Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And it's Durant missing.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Milwaukee with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And there's the call on Durant. That will be foul number 5 on him. Bucks trail by 4. And here's Brooklyn. Here's Harden on the wing. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Outside Durant. In the corner, Harden launches a 3, and the rebound goes to Lopez. In the corner, Middleton with it to take the lead. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 1. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Durant. And again, unable to change momentum here.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
Stolen by Durant. KD draws the double. From deep, Harden. It doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee the other way now. The kick out to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. That one good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 42 in the game.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's KD. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Durant's got 27.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Stolen by Middleton. To the paint. Rebounded by the Nets. And here is KD. Outside Irving. Outside for KD. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Into the lane. And it's sent back by Irving.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Pass to Durant. The kick out to Irving. Takes it inside. Griffin with it. Clock at 4. And here's Harris from the arc. Can't get the 3 to fall. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you, oftentimes